Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 in a very tranquil vista here at the Temple of the Open Hand. This is a rare oasis of contemplation and quietness in and amongst the crazy quests that we've been tasked with already here in the modest little hamlet of Rivington. But our goal for today is to continue our exploration. We've done a pretty thorough job here on the left-hand western side of the town, but let's go ahead and pop back towards the top where we first entered the environs.
With haste.
And then I keep meaning to summon our some of our familiars. So let's get Scratch in here. Let's go ahead and have Gale bring in his Raven, since that's a ritual spell as well.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And continue on our way. So from here, I think this little path up here, we want to be methodical about this. And then, of course, oh, what have you found? Oh, he's looking for something. Oh, he's pointing at something over here.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, good boy. Look how smart he is. Good boy. Very cool. Man, it is handy having a dog around for treasure finding. Scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance. Nice. I think we already have that, but honestly, I'm happy to take something else. Alright. And then, ooh, from the mini-map, it looks like there might be something in here. What am I looking at? Oh, it's the Strange Ox. Yeah, we've run into them multiple times before, I believe.
No, incapable.
So, yeah, we've run into him at the Druid's Grove. We've encountered him at the Last Light Inn. Let's figure out what his deal
Not
is.
for you to know.
No, it is for me to know. I must know. I've been patient for 3 acts. Like, that's got to be worth something.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Oh. That.
Are you
Whoa,
satisfied?
that's intense. Yeah, I expected thoughts of grass, thoughts of eat more chicken, you know, and utter thoughts like that. Get it? Utter thoughts. Anyway,
Keep
spill the
quiet,
beans, cow.
and you won't have to find out.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna rat you out, but
Good little hero. Though, perhaps your better
condescending.
nature would extend a little further for little old me. I need to get into the
Depends.
city, but it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket.
possibly.
This day has ended so much better than it started.
I'd still like to know what you are and what your motives
you don't
are,
worry
but
about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack.
Huh.
Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail,
Okay.
Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
okay. Well, kind of seems like a bad idea, but maybe that'll be a problem for future us. I don't know.
Something over there.
Oh, and another little bonus mound for us to open up here. Isn't that cool? And we get flesh to stone. Ooh, nice. I think Gale would do well to learn that if he doesn't know it already. Hang on, I don't think we actually took it out. And then Cloud Kill. Yeah, we have a scroll of that already, I believe. Alright, nothing there. And let's check this trunk. Nothing there. Alright, so Strange Ox encountered and dealt with. Interesting. So now let's come down here into this little depression down here. Oh, there's the little tiefling kiddos that we've run into before.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you're a bold one to loot the Fortress of Evil.
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets.
Okay. Well, what are the fancy
When I tried
items?
to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
I mean, you would. You have before. Repeatedly. But I'm not going to hold it against you. Let's see, what do we have here? Spoon of saltiness. Yeah, sure. Descending cell. Seeing a pattern here. Corvid token. Ooh, while wearing the amulet, the wearer's jump and flying speed increased by 5, and they can cast Featherfall. They could polymorph into a dire raven. Take the shape of a raven that can avoid attention and blind enemies. That's interesting, but I'm not sure the practical, application that I would have here. Pugilist Circlet. Your weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 2 damage. This is not bad. Supreme Arcane Cultivation. I might actually buy that for $1. What else? Potion of Flying. Honestly, not many other things here that we really need, per se. Do we have anything that we could sell? We've got a whole bunch of rings we can sell, actually. Let's go ahead and offload all of those. Ooh, a fossilized shield. That's got to be one of the coolest looking, if underwhelming, mechanically shields. It's super duper cool looking. Polished necklace, that can go. And then any gems, there we go. A bloodstone, an agate, pearl. Cool. Let's even the odds, and I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Well, I can't stay away from any chests, so what you ask from me is impossible. Alright, seems to be a little confrontation happening here.
Aldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Well, I am a Baldurian. Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride. Yeah, for sure.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
You and what army?
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Nestor, okay.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
What's this guy's deal over here? He looks sus.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How exactly do you help
Me?
them?
I lighten their load.
Oh, got it.
You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Yeah, let's do a detect thoughts here, for sure. I don't like what this guy's about, quite frankly.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time.
Ooh, keep watch for
Who
Shadowheart.
knows when she'll finally turn up.
Huh. Interesting. Do we want to spill the beans? Yeah, let's do it. Let's freak him out.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you should retrieve her then.
He wasn't as freaked out as I expected. So what do you do with all the goods
There is an
once you've gotten them?
enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
Yeah, persuasion. What are you not telling me? A lot, I imagine.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek.
Okay. So you just sell, like, valuable stuff? There's nothing under the surface, or
Just
what?
a merchant. At least look at what's on offer before you embarrass yourself.
Alright, whatever. Let me see. Ooh. Honestly, it does have some pretty cool stuff. The ability to cast Dominate Person, that is not bad. Not bad at all. Robe of Supreme Defenses. While concentrating, you add spellcasting modifier to saving throws. That might be okay for Gale. What is Gale currently wearing? +1 to spell save DC and AC and saving throws. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, I guess while concentrating, though. We're not always concentrating. This Great Axe could be good for Lae'zel. You can cast Spiritual Great Axe. Woof. Nice. That's a decent amount of damage, and make a creature smaller on a hit. Okay, Dwarven Thrower. A dwarf throwing this Warhammer. Okay, that's... I'm not going to get the most ability out of that. +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception. That's not bad. What bow do I currently have? This allows me to cast Haste. Astarion's Inflict Frightened. Yeah, I don't know. That's the trouble with some of these bows, is we don't always have a way to share the love for all these really good ones. Sleet Storm, Ice Storm, Hold Person, Eye Bite. I don't think we have this one yet, do we? Dominate Person, Disintegrate, Darkness, Confusion, Cone of Cold. I'm considering maybe buying Eye Bite so that Gale can learn it. Pretty pricey, though. I will take this Dominate Person cloak and give it to somebody who is not currently wearing a cloak. Or, you know, or is wearing a cloak that's not amazing. Disintegrate we already have. So Eye Bite, inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. Yeah. Why don't we snag that? Cool. Thanks very much. Who is your supplier? Yeah, those aren't
Secrets.
refugee
But I
level.
can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
Right. Okay, if you say so, I guess we'll have to wait for Shadowheart to get here. Let's go ahead and actually, yeah, we can take this cloak for ourselves. The ability to cast Dominate Person. Yeah, I think that works. So we get to cast Dominate Person for free, right? Once a long rest. Kind of like that. All right. So much for them. Let's come down here. Manip Nestor. Oh, he's probably the commander of the fist. For what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I do have things to donate, but yeah, we need to investigate the barn, because there's the explosives that the toy maker was putting in them, which is a problem.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
I'm not. Cross my heart and hope to die. Requisitioned barn. Let's talk to the pig real quick, you know, as you do.
Say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Oh, what a very proper pig. Most impressive.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Okay.
Fall in and do your job.
Good to know. So how exactly are we meant to investigate? It's over here to the right. Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. The next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. Alright, creative vegetables. No, that's not what I want. I want the, where are the toys at?
Something good here, I hope.
Alright, there's some outfits. We don't need to take those. This wooden trunk here in the back. Where are the toys? Maybe over here. Alright, no. This is all food, I guess, right? Yeah. What about up top here? Water. Yeah, this is not stuff that is problematic. Maybe it's the stuff over closer to him. A lot of outfits. Pile of sacks. What's in these crates? Nothing there. More clothes.
Don't take that to yourself.
No. Okay. Let's just save in case something terrible occurs. A bunch of shoes. That's good. Right, nothing there. Do an investigation check.
Steady. I've
Oh.
detected a trap.
Hello. Immoral ingenuity. What is that one for? Discover the booby-trapped toys. Yeah. All right. Astarion. You're up. Oh, actually, hang on. What does it want us to do? Find and confront the toy maker, Arthur Gregorio. Let's go ahead and disarm first. Before we go too much farther. It's a DC, pretty high DC. I think we'll be fine. Oh, critical failure. You know what? This is an important check. Let's use one of our inspirations. There we go.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Surprise-based teddy bear. Should we warn this guy first of what's going on? Probably
You
should.
were right. Explosives.
Yeah.
Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Yeah, I'm on it. Can I take these?
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we have them now. So what do we do with them? This teddy bear toy is stuffed with explosives. Still adorable. Maybe we can toss one at an enemy for the fun of it. Alright. Ooh, some very dashing outfits. Fastidiously perfect outfits. I'm tempted. We'll take a potion here.
This assignment was going to be dull.
The Many Tales of Mother Campestry. You know what? We'll listen to that. An excerpt from a book of short but terribly outdated tales for children told by Mother Campestry. The Hungry Bullywug. Once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First he ate all the food that was in his village, then he moved on to the villages nearby. Soon the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way, but Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others, so that is what he did. One day the villagers decided that they'd had enough. They had been forced to live off their supplies for months, and they were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all of their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself. That's very, very grim. As in the Brothers Grimm, you know. A classic tale, supposedly for children, but that's also pretty, pretty full on. Okay, well, let's look at the tent city over here. Tinker Nazim.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
I
don't give a shit about all that.
I don't know what
It's
he's
how I've been
going on
treated, which
about.
is the real travesty.
What exactly
A
happened?
perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Let's continue ranting.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Shares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
So sorry for you. Well, I don't know how to help you. Oh, hello, Biscotti, another doggo.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog?
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Oh, thank you. Have you met my doggo, Scratch? Maybe you guys would get on.
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Hey, you show the dog some respect here.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Yeah, I mean, either way, he's very
Isn't he
nice.
just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
That's true. I can get on board with
yes.
that.
As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it. You seem to have a very healthy relationship.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh. Okay. I never know who actually has a quest for me and who's just
fair, for a
chatting.
miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Let's venture further in here. Have we talked to these guys? I don't think we have.
I don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to.
Is there not a way for us to help some of these
We've
guys?
got to get Grunch into the city. But he's...
Huh, okay. Oh, there's Grunch. The man himself.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let's see if maybe we can help. Medicine I'm not very good at, but maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, just barely.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be
Hey,
wounded.
what's going on here?
You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Huh. Okay. Sus.
When Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry, and scared, it was Grunch who got us through. I'm not letting him down now.
Alright, if you say so. I mean, there's no way for me to spill the beans, so I'll let you guys be.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Oh, that's a rough ratio. Oh, there's another one of the little tiefling kiddos.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Maybe when you're older, kid. Maybe when you're older.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Oh, here's some of our friends from before. Zoru and Saris and Bex.
What do you make of these protesters?
Well, reactions, you know, yeah, people are afraid,
Ah, a
quite
philosopher.
frankly.
Who could have thought? Named Zoru.
Have we not met before?
I've heard about you. You're the one that helped us with the goblins. You know, most of us didn't make it, right? Zevlor failed us.
I mean, it was a hard road here.
It's
Make
mainly
the best of
anger
it, I
that keeps
guess.
me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Yeah, he doesn't feel great about that, and to be honest, I'm not sure how I should feel about that as well.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Let's check in with everybody. This might be the last opportunity we have
sad
to check in with
situation.
them, you know?
The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
You'll land on your feet. I've got confidence
We
in you.
made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
That's the spirit. Alright, so some of them are doing, you know, relatively okay. What is this person's deal in their underpants?
Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the song when I'm...
Oh.
Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
My bad. I should have known better. Alright, what's going on back here? Toad breath. Okay. And then we've made it full circle around here. Alright. There's a lot of people's belongings. I wonder where, like, Alfira and, what's his name? Roland and some of those other tiefling, individuals are. Not sure. Let's go ahead and check out the situation over here. There's a whole nother lower, like, refugee camp down there, it looks like. We might be able to circle around at that point. Ooh, dead chickens. Huh.
Shut it.
Can we do speak with dead on the chicken?
We'll make something out of it. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Okay, well, it's gonna offer to help. I don't exactly know what your situation is, but... Alright, we got another windmill down there. Hopefully Barkus is not, you know, strapped to the windmill again. But it's plausible. Oh, Scratch found something over here, and I totally missed it.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, that's this. Okay, cool. Lucky that I walked right past it. I feel like we have a very high success rate in finding some of these chests. But then maybe again it's confirmation bias. I only know about the ones that I successfully find, right? Gur camp. Ooh, okay. I don't know what Gur are, but apparently this is a big moment.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Okay. Is there anyone else I can talk to?
Rechtei hathran rust. Frey valdisk durovna. Frey vald iskablast.
Oh, they're like Viking
Clearly walked
types.
into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Oh, right. Okay.
Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I feel like it's a funeral rite, you know? Like they're sending them to the afterlife, perhaps?
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun.
Oh,
We have been
Astarion.
looking for you.
Right. What do you want
The
with him?
last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When
Is
we
that
sent
true?
Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
Are you sure you don't mean his boss?
Things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking of turning it into a song. She's not going to like this.
We are not. But perhaps we can give you a chance to do deeds just as worthy of song.
Uh-oh.
We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he
That's
would throw
true.
his doors open and welcome you in.
I would be up
And
for an
once
alliance.
Inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
I mean, maybe. How can you be sure? Yeah, exactly.
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself.
That's
He could
true.
keep prisoners for days before killing them.
He just
If
disappeared
our
them.
children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
Okay. Well, you owe them revenge. If nothing else, you owe them that. Yeah, for sure.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Appeal to
Thank
his
you.
better nature or
From
worse
me
nature.
and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Yeah, actually, totally fair. So now we need to know where Khazad-dûr's palace is. I'm not exactly sure. An abandoned locket. Okay, we'll hang on to that, I suppose. And a household prayer. Lathander to light, Selûne to guide, Kelemvor to judge, and passage provide. A child's drawing of what? I didn't want to pick it up. I more wanted to look at it. Depiction of a happy sunlit scene. Kind of hard to see. Huh. I wonder what the story is. Like, there's an abandoned loot up here. Like, is that meant to be a reference to, like, what's her name? Alfira, the tiefling bard that we had met earlier. Alright, well, we continue our exploration. Ooh, Bellagio. Very fancy name.
Spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Reflections of a Gullible Prick.
Open up.
That could be a lot of people's autobiography, you know. Alright, blocks and drums. Let's read this. This stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a god's damned promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves, huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course, they didn't let us through to the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivelers and sneerers. Had it with them, their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps, called my cousins at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. Not one to mince words. Our dear author. Right, another pretty spectacular view. Wasn't there another, like, lower camp that we espied from a way off? It's possible that we spied it and we can't necessarily get there. I'm not sure. Because we are coming towards...
What's that?
What did we... Oh, something behind here. Sword Coast Courier's Key. Huh. Is this the Sword Coast Couriers right here? I don't know what that is. Ooh, trap disarm kit for sure. Hang on. Let's see if there's more of that type of stuff here. Oh, I didn't want this rope. Let's... Actually, pretty much all the rope we have is fairly useless. So we're going to drop it all. Interesting, interesting. Let's circle around here. Thieves' tools, I'll take. Sword Coast Couriers, indeed. Okay. The Life of Beaky. Alright, there's nobody in here, I don't think. Oh, there's some people upstairs, it looks like. So we would probably be spotted. So best not for us to tempt fate. Alright, hello. Jeffers Morstan.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Okay, well, what's the deal with your pigeons?
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Oh. Lieutenant Penelope, reporting for duty.
At ease! At ease!
Yes, General Pigeon.
I am Commander Lightfeather.
Oh, sorry. Commander.
Leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianta. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
Well, this is a very intense pigeon. I found some letters carried by some of your birds. I'm afraid they did not make it. KIA.
I suspected as much. Bloody shame. But that's the nature of war.
War's hell,
Make a report.
even for pigeons.
How did the battle unfold?
Well, they fought to the last feather against a truly formidable foe.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my
Lae'zel
training
approves.
gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight.
Of that I have no doubt.
Your reconnaissance is appreciated. This information will be vital in deciding our new strategy. Dismissed!
Reporting for duty. Oh, Lae'zel loves pigeons, apparently. Isn't that fun? Reports to Commander Lightfeather. Maybe we should check in with the other officers here.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He already has.
I've no need of a wingman. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
All right. Well, good to know. Let's read some of these letters here. I'm sure there's going to be some interesting texts. To Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the danger has passed, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now, don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington as long as the Seal Watch is here to protect us. And whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the Academy is what keeps us going every day, and we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mummers. Form H, a refusal of admittance. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to, check all that apply, evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support, etc., etc. Hiring manager, Steelwatch Foundry. Greetings. I'm an experienced Forged assistant, currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry, because I'm going to need work and I'm very good at hammering and, you know, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buxter. Man, Tongs is a great name. To Lord Haverford Gist. To the Honourable Lord Haverford Gist, your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the Flaming Fist at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude. And if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallagher Brim in Rivington. Excellent. Let's come down here. Just take a quick squiz at what's Post House Dog's log. This log of courier hounds. Huh. Bulworth, no fleas, lots of nodding though. Coat matted, breath smells. Big bark still, good boy. Snee, good girl as always, no coat matting. Scratches occasionally. Scratch. Oh, and Scratch is here. Yeah, so that's right. I forgot that Scratch was originally a courier dog. All right, let's check in with the proprietor.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you.
I can respect that.
I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were about those, so basically that was on the roof of the monastery, those letters about the Zentarim, who are the smugglers, yeah.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manor.
Yeah, but you won't, because then your business is exposed.
Give it here, and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
Well, yeah, let's persuade to get a little bit more. I don't know what I would do for with the letter if I kept it, to be honest. But
just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
cool. Oh, 698 gold. I accept. An urgent report for Duke Ravengard. Priority entry. I just want to read it. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be able to.
Go on, bugger off.
All right, he's not nonplussed with us, unfortunately. Okay, so we've solved a post office mystery. Isn't that fantastic? So where else have we not looked at yet? This is probably going to be the next level of the city, I would imagine, up there. You know what? Here, this is a little unconventional. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say that we would take a quick break until I find out exactly where a new location would be, but... Oh, hello. Hang on. Oh! Magic well again. You know what? Even if this is like a whole nother sewer type area under here, which it looks like it might be. Is this something that we want to look at now, or do we want to... Do we want to do this now, or do we want to come back? Well, this area doesn't look massive, actually. Alright, how are we getting around? Is this jumpable? Not quite. You know what, we may have to do like a Lae'zel solo mission here. She can jump pretty much anywhere in this room from where she's at. Murdered refugee, huh? Okay. Check out the corpses, I suppose. Can I jump over here? Yes, I can. A bullywug trumpet. Not sure why this area is not rendering over here. I guess it's because it's just so dark, huh? Alright. Man, her jumping prowess is easily as useful as her combat prowess. The last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You've got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. Now you really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Huh.
That's curious.
Oh. Good thing that we passed our survival check, even though we're flying solo right now. Healing potion. Okay, you know, a few bits and bobs. Nice to haves, but not need to haves. Alright, we've got some kind of big old rock situation here. I'm not convinced that I could actually get through there. There's no lever or anything, is there? Yeah, very weird. Like a very small area. I'm not sure what I gained by coming down here. I mean, you know, I guess this chest, but like...
lies within.
And then also, I suppose, the fact that there are refugees being murdered, which is pretty terrible. Okay. And then jump over here. Alright, well, back up the rope. Oh, hang on. One more murdered refugee over here. Ooh, a cinnamon roll. Yes, this I must have. I love me some cinnamon rolls.
Cursed.
Alright, so we're actually probably running low on things for us to find on this area. Surprisingly, not much combat on this in this area let's see. So we want to actually go around here to this little vicinity over here.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Oh, look at all the cabbages around here. Huh. Vegetables. Alright, a lot of refugees through here. Nobody in particular. Oh, this is Arthur's mansion. We've already been in there. Okay. Well, I've reckoned we've seen just about all that there is to see here, right? Unless, let's see. Oh, there's this little area of darkness in here. How do I get to it? Oh, no, it's this way. Up this little path here. Okay. Almost there, and then we'll call it a day after we come up to this promontory is what I imagine this is. Yep, hang a left here. We've come here before. Oh, look at these guys having a nice little picnic.
Did you hear something,
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Did she say she heard something?
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Alright, sorry. I just thought you heard something. Yeah, what is... Alright. Something shady going on here. First of all, look in the haystack. What? Oh, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I get it. Alright, Gale, your intelligence. Oh, even Gale failed.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Huh. Alright, well, we'll give everybody a chance. I don't expect
Enough waiting.
anyone
I crave
to...
blood.
Yeah, didn't expect anyone to do it. Alright, well... Let's come around here to the side just in case there's a chest or something here. It doesn't appear to be. And then let's break into this windmill.
Let's crack it open.
It is very nice to have Astarion along here just to take a lot of the variability out. Ooh, there's a hatch here. Hello. Windmill basement. There's somebody back here? There is. Oh, there's a mind flayer in here. A brain-starved mind flayer. Hang on.
Seems simple enough.
What? This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Huh. Alright, let's save real quick, and then I suppose we will wake up this mind flayer, although he has a little chance of, you know, taking on all, effectively 6 of us, 7 of us at once.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Oh, it doesn't feel fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
I'm gonna wake it up. I could attack it, but where's the fun in that? I want to know its story, and maybe it'll give me some information before it tries to kill me.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you that I heard?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating.
Yeah, I
can
imagine.
still taste his terror.
Oof.
It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain, fresh and frantic, to restore our strength.
He doesn't have a very mind flayery voice, does he? I can fetch you a corpse.
I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let's take a look at the quest. Kill a humanoid and pick up the body. Well, I don't necessarily want to do that. I mean, I have before, but... Huh. Well, we'll ruminate on it. We may just attack it. It's brain-starved, so ability scores are reduced by 10. So it's pretty weak right now. We may just end up killing it. I'll think about it. Oh, look at that. Look at those physics. Gross. Extremely gross. Let's go ahead and... Let's not end an episode down here with a weird, toddler mind flayer. Let's finish as we started with a nice vista of the city's environment. I feel like we've done just about all that there is to do here in this lower part of Baldur's Gate, and I suppose this is just like the precursor area before the proper area of the city itself. So with that, let's come on out here. Thanks so much for watching. We were able to, not super, eventful from like a combat perspective, but for sure it's good that we're understanding some of the other storylines and powers and such that are in play here. And we will go into Baldur's Gate proper in the next episode. And I'll see you then. Bye for now.